Thank you, Sobies, for making the packaging about as annoying as humanly possible. Clean ground beef, so it should cook up pretty good.
You saying?
I added a little bit of oil just to make sure that the water doesn't cook off too fast and leave us with a pan that's ready to scorch. But that browned fast.
I usually cook it until the water boils off.
Yep, yep. At this stage, I would add the ground beef.
Wonderful. Mix. Now, so he just crumbled up all dressed chips to go on top. So
Extra salt,
extra salt,
extra fat.
extra fat, extra salt. How's it taste?
Extra texture, extra goodness.
This is the outcome of the pancake.
It turned out pretty good. It's pretty beefy.
Yeah, but I'm beefy. Nice. Okay, let me get my bowl. I can eat that. Pancake just flipped. Looks good. Thoughts?
Our compliments pancake mix is pretty good.
From Sobies, actually.
Okay, this is Joe Devo, a little bit venting, but now he's cooking his meal. Once he has his meal, like a unfed wild animal, once he eats, he'll feel a lot better. Well, it's awesome. You gotta admit, cooking on the table is
Way superior. Okay, just superior.
so. How much longer before this is cooked, sir?
Credit where credit is due. Don't you know that I don't give a number two? Y'all just halfway thoughts, not worth the back of my mind. But to understand the future, we have to go back in time.
A little bit of this.
How is it?
Folks, at home, this would be a plain meal. You wouldn't really appreciate it as much, but I tell you, if you really want to appreciate things like your so-called simple, basic meals, go to the woods somewhere and fire up a stove. Even better, hike out to the woods somewhere, fire up a stove, and cook your meal. It tastes so much better, and your coffee, camp coffee, which I've already had one, be having one again shortly, it's beautiful.
Dude, what are you doing? So how did you cook that can of ravioli, sir?
In the fire.
What do you mean?
Peeled off the label. Waited for the fire to die down. Threw it in the coals. Turns out perfectly. Just make sure you rotate it. every once in a while.
So it is 5:30. I'm just rehydrating some macaroni. There's cheese in there. Ground beef, kidney beef. It's good. Trust me. It may not look good, but it's good. I added the peas to it. So we're gonna enjoy a meal. We got a nice sunset happening. Just enjoying some scalloped slash mashed potatoes. It's actually really good. Now I love spicy food a lot, and this is pretty spicy without me adding some hot pepper chips, which I'm going to do. I'm going to add some hot pepper chips.
It's plenty spicy to land it. In fact, I would
And
say
pepper. Sir?
the Singapore curry noodles are as spicy as you'd ever want anything, and beyond that is stupid.
Sir, this is trying to mix this guy up. And I'm going to add the chicken.
I already have the can open, but there's our chicken.
Look at it.
I'm gonna actually drain it some more.
Garlic in. Stir it up. I love garlic. This smells amazing. Just gonna put a bit on there and flatten it out as much as possible. Here we are, let's say 12 hours later. I got extreme close-up on the dehydrated meal, and you can see that it's dehydrated. The food, it doesn't look too appealing, does it? But when it's done, now I don't know if that's gonna be enough for me. I brought some dehydrated chili, but this is the lentil thing that I made. So just gonna pour enough water in that to just maybe about ½ an inch above the level of the food. Let's get the water in. Okay, so I'm gonna let it sit in this little thermal thing. Get it on there for like 20 minutes, and then it should be rehydrated. This is it. It tastes good. It's not gonna be enough for me because I'm really hungry. So I will probably cook up some, some chili after this. You got the weather forecast. We had a lot of snow last night, but can you just fill me in on the forecast that you got?
Basically as much snow as what fell already is expected to fall again until Sunday.
Great. So we got the fire going. We split some logs that we're just drying out. They're damp. You can't feel the dampness really because they're frozen. So we'll get that taken care of and then cook up a meal.